of them is this Adani deal. So many people are confused. Was it at the weekend or last week when he attended the cabinet retreat? And one of the issues he talked about was the Adani deal that was highly criticized by Kenyans. And he said that he regretted the collapse of the proposed Adani deal, calling it a major disappointment that has hindered the country's potential to become a key aviation hub on the continent. I mean, do you feel confused by some of his stances in recent days? There are so many things he could have talked about, including what we are facing this week, but he chose to talk about a Adani deal, which Kenyans agree we have moved on from it.
I'm afraid that, it's, I don't know how many other things he said at that retreat, okay? Because he was giving, I guess, a keynote speech at the retreat. This is the executive retreat. This is the government in a retreat. And many things he could have said, but the one that was captured properly is the way he spoke about this Adani deal. What I got, the main point was not bad, because his main point was we need the expansion of the airport. You know, why specifically Adani? I have no idea. But really, to say that you're disappointed because of Adani, or was it disappointed because the airport was not expanded? And I think the main issue for me is, and I've worked at that airport, so I know. The main issue is that we've suffered a lot trying to get that airport expanded. Remember, so because this contract comes and that is cancelled, we pay a lot of penalties. This one is cancelled, we pay a lot of penalties. So can we just design an opportunity for a proper expansion of the airport without controversial contracts? And that's probably what he needed to say. But bringing back the name of Adani was a big mistake, because that is the name that people didn't want to hear. Given that the experience that they had, and the name of Adani would probably remind people not of good things, and it's not good for us to criticize what was spoken to the executives, but that's what came out. I mean, if that's the way, because it was on live television, probably we would not have known, but it was on live television. And so some of the things that people do, and again, it comes back to communication. Your communication team surely should be able to say, explain certain things without having to mention the name of Adani. Was it important to name Adani in this thing? Was it important? If your purpose was about expansion of the airport, which may be true. I mean, we might need to expand the airport. That's a discussion for another day. Mm-hmm. But if you take people back to the situation which was a case, even part of the demonstrations of last year, was because of the same deal. So why do we remind ourselves as though it was wrong to demonstrate about it, or it was wrong to cancel it? And I think that is the main mistake. We should move on to say the proposal is we were going to expand our airport, but this is the way we are going to do it. And at one point it was agreed we should use our own resources to expand the airport, and so that we can get rid of all these controversial contracts that come to the issue of the airport. So yeah, the communication part, I keep saying, causes you to lose. The way you say things removes trust from you. And I think that he could have said it any other way. I don't know why he said it the way he said it. It goes to prove to you that sometimes when you have agreed to support a system, okay, sometimes even your language changes to be in tandem with the system. There was absolutely no need to regret that the airport was saved from that corrupt deal. So there was no need. The only thing that I keep saying is, I think anybody who does communications for these people should have just focused on that part of expansion.
Doesn't it confuse even people when things like, which are basically in principle, like your stand on such deals does not waver, that someone like Raila Odinga, many people believe, should be forthright in his thinking, and people take him like that. Bwana Kirwa, do you